top 100 player.
He's got an HBox win, but he'll never be top 100.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Speaking of people with an HBox win,
that's amazing. I love you.
Hey, cheers for the transition.
That was so natural.
Gahtzu's sick. I've never had a bad time watching a Gahtzu set.
Me neither.
I agree.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's like the SFAT of Falcon, where I feel like he never gets far enough in bracket where he's gonna hashtag change the world, but he could kind of beat anybody, and he could kind of lose to anybody.
Yeah.
And within like this 10 to 20 range, right?
I love that comparison, and I'll take it one step further, where like Gahtzu has so many different elements to him where you almost can't pinpoint who he is. Like people say you could watch a character and know who's playing it, and that's almost not true sometimes with Gahtzu, because he has so many different like modes, it feels like, where and he's always evolving. And that's SFAT as well. Like SFAT does not have a clear cut like, oh, that's 100% SFAT.
The taunt perhaps would be an SFAT classic.
I would have to agree.
Pressing that side of the controller is dangerous territory. That lower quadrant.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny because, obviously if you're looking at the schools of Falcon, which I think at this point is a little bit played out, but Gahtzu is one of the pioneers of 20GX, and that's where we like seeing him. That was almost really dangerous with how he slid off there from the Marth killer, but he will clean it up. But, I mean, he almost feels most similar to Johnny in some ways, because, he's got 20GX optimized punishes and all that sort of stuff, but Gahtzu will also just let it fucking rip, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're getting past like schools of thought in Melee, and we're getting more to like synthesis, where everybody is open to taking bits and pieces from everywhere else. There's less like kind of dog. Oh, what the fuck?
That was
oh my god!
It was insane.
That was so sick. That was so sick.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've never seen somebody come back from that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Florida influence, that's the Tipman.
Literally the Tipman, yeah.
Oh, it was so cute. It was so cute.
How's he gonna? I feel like this is something. Okay, you know what? He did make it into a stock, but I don't think he had much influence over the outcome.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking all about Kuyashi, about Gahtzu, sorry, but Kuyashi, they've had a really, really strong online resume so far, but so far they've just, every time they get grabbed, Gahtzu just kills them for it.
Where's Kuyashi from?
Kuyashi is, I actually don't know where Kuyashi is from originally. Michigan, thanks.
Sorry to put you on the spot. I just didn't know.
Well, so much of Kuyashi's success, like I said, has been in the online era. Like I said, got a HBox win of their own, and so.
Wait, really? Okay, I kind of zoned out for like a 3-month period in the middle of Corona in terms of Melee. I watched a ton at the beginning and then a ton recently. When was this HBox win?
Kuyashi's HBox win? It was a while ago. I don't know. Allston, do you know?
There are now people.
When, like a lot of people were beating HBox.
We're now in this.
One of the first people.
We're in this era where I'm just finding out a new person who beat HBox every day, and it's I
think it was sometime between Golden and Dawson was Kuyashi, and then
Frame Perfect series. It was Frame Perfect series.
Yeah, between Golden and Dawson.
Yeah, maybe it was after Whiskers. I don't know.
The one that really matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
I would love to see another back and forth set here.
Yeah, me too. I mean, like I said, I was sort of expecting more from Kuyashi, but so far it's been all Gahtzu, and really it's just off those grabs. It's been Kuyashi is dead, just 100% of the time, even off these straight up airs. Oh.
Yeah, definitely the story of the set is just how much hurt Gahtzu is putting on. Just every one of these hits. It doesn't matter if it's a hard hit or a soft hit. It's converting. As I say that, missed a grab, but I mean, it just needs to come down to, can Kuyashi mess up Gahtzu the same way? And so far, unless his edge guard kind of comes in and looks like...
Yeah, they're doing a lot better this game, I think. I always, I talked about this earlier in the day, but I always come back to, we have these formulative memories that establish how we think of a matchup. But for me, it was Dart, and after he beat Wizrobe, he kind of described it as him sweeping him off the stage, right? And you're not trying to get these like crazy combos within the center of the stage, unless you're at like one of the, juicy percentages where you get a free follow-up. But you really just want to get Falcon into his worst spot, which is when he's recovering. And Marth is pretty good at both of those sides of the equation, but it's really easy to get tempted by going for a big combo, and then Falcon finds a reversal and takes your stock for it.
Yeah, speaking of Marth versus Falcons, the matches I always think about with this matchup are Cactuar versus Wizrobe and S2J at HTC Throwdown, because after Cactuar won those matches, you talk to him and you ask him, hey, how'd you beat Falcon? This was still when people really thought, like, Falcon Marth was
unwinnable.
Yeah, and he was like, I forward smashed a lot.
Yeah, sweep him.
Forward smash.
It's a good move. Spam that C-stick. It's 2002 again.
So let's take it to the 2021 meta. How I'm not a big match. Oh my God! What? Wait.
I think how it changed is Zane reestablished kind of what, in my opinion, Dart had, which was just like mega awesome versus Falcon, and he established that baseline sweep plan, and then he got so good at that he could start to then freestyle again and kind of treat it a little bit more like the Fox. But then all the Falcons catch up and the world turns again, right?
Well, it's interesting, right? Because I think one of the times when people really thought this matchup was hard was when PewPew was just losing to S2J over and over and over again. And then PewPew ended up getting better at it. And one of the things that I remember people saying was that Marth's instinct is to dash back, right? And Falcon is the best dash back beater in the entire game.
Yeah.
Wait!
Whoa!
Holy shit! This is a little much, Gahtzu. Please let us finish.
Oh, I think
finish the thought.
Yeah, that's back for. Yeah, this is next hit. Lag! Next hit I feel like is gonna win. Making fun of him. He's
gonna tech. He's gonna tech. Tipper.
That must be it. That's got to be it.
No. There's another chance.
Sweep him. Oh, another pick.
Gahtzu never misses it.
Okay, here we go.
Real janitor hours.
It's gonna be it.
Oh no! Wait, hold on.
He doesn't. Oh my God! And then it just resets. It's just as if nothing had happened.
Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Oh, so intense. Holy hell.
I just need to take a moment, guys. I mean,
I want like a buddy cop, or maybe not buddy cop, but like a buddy situation with Marth and Falcon, and they look at each other and they go, "We're not so different."
And then he elbows him right in the face. Yeah.
They're both forward smashing. They're both not dying.
Legitimately, those F smashes felt like when I'm playing someone on net play and they just start spamming up tilt because they're like, you use up tilt too much. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. I got hit with that the other day, and it kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie.
It always hurts my feelings. Or when they start shooting lasers just repeatedly.
Or
I start playing laserless Falco and.
Someone switched to Fox and kept shield grabbing, and he just kept going. And I was sitting there shocked. I'm like, do I shield grab a lot? And I just reevaluated my whole life before they just
you guys are both talking, and I know I've been on both sides of this many times, so I'm not telling you my net play name.
You gotta just recontextualize it to, oh, actually they're losing to this, so they're bad. And then you just do it more.
Yeah. Well, my feeling is that if I start copying you and mocking you and I'm winning, then I've won not only the melee war, but I've won the ideological battle, which is the sweeter victory in most cases.
Yeah. Was that a match that was happening that we just zoomed out of? What's happening right now?
I don't know. This is pre-recorded. You can play it. Just
production never makes mistakes.
Where's the cassette tape? Where's the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 cassette tape? Screw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Don't need that noise in my life.
It's overplayed, bro. FD, I gotta say it. How much does this change the matchup? Feels like it kind of is a weird pick against Marth, but it's also Falcon we're talking about. So I'm just not familiar, so I need some help.
I mean, for Falcon, this is a pretty common counter pick sometimes, I think, because really the punish game benefits Falcon a lot here too. Like, it actually helps Falcon. We're gonna see why if Gahtzu didn't mess up his up air there, but you just get to juggle Marth across the stage, and then he doesn't have anywhere to land while you're up air chaining him, you know? So you just get to scout him forever. Whereas, like, Marth's juggles on Falcons can be brutal, but they're not really true like they are on other fast fallers. And that's why you see Kuyashi going.
Ah, this is beautiful. Yeah.
That
This
was
is
so funny.
that's like you could. That is exactly how I remember Dart fighting Wizzy. It's just like constantly resetting, just sweeping him off the stage, sweep him off the stage.
Yep.
But it takes a lot of discipline, and there's always this fear of like. Of Falcon, if I mess it up, Falcon will come and punish me for it, and that sometimes dissuades Marth from like the golden like correct way to play the matchup, and it makes things worse.
Dude, every time Gahtzu is on the edge with the Marth off stage, like 16 neurons at once, because that's the maximum I can use, start firing. There's just so many different mix-ups that he has with the hack stashes, with like the way that he's been using up B. I would not be surprised if we started seeing up B edge cancel. I thought he might go for it there, although I think it's hard on FD.
Yeah. All 16 neurons that the Falcons possess activating their combined powers. I'm going to hit you with the tipper up air off stage and then recover.
Dude, as a Fox main, 16 sounds ridiculously high. I don't know how anyone manages that.
Yeah. I remember when I would...
Ooh.
Ooh. It's oh god, it's very, very good at killing Marth. Great recovery though.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Nice. See, if I'm Falcon here, I'm up tilting. I start up tilting a Marth that up tilts 4 times. It's a good strategy though, like to try to call out Gahtzu. But Gahtzu like kind of sniffed it out after the first up tilt, right? And he's like, oh, I guess I'm not going in until you show me something else.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Gahtzu getting clipped by a lot of moves that are generally safe. It seems like his dashing time, like he's waiting for. I've seen him grab out of down tilt, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Is
really
that stomp safe on shield? Is that like real? Can he get away with that? Oh.
Stomp is like always safe on shield because it has so much hit stun.
Okay. It looks so scary when Falcons put you in that position where they're like attacking you from above and then they retreat back. You try to set yourself some kind of safe zone and then they're back above you. I think it felt like Gahtzu just ran over that game.
Yeah. I mean, the FD counter pick really came into play. You could see it just perfectly in that last stock. Just he missed, I think, 2 out of 8 up airs, but he just didn't matter. You just keep on throwing him out.
Once you clip them once, you know where you have to put the next move is the thing. There's no platform tech chase involved, no reads involved. It's just I put the knee here, and then even if they DI for it, they land, they roll, you get to catch them again because you're Falcon. It just works.
Yeah, and even if some of his stuff isn't safe on shield, I'm not so certain that Marth is fast enough to like get a super great response, especially if Falcon is up a stock. I like that Gahtzu. Oh.
Right? Can he punish this for realsies?
I think that was probably supposed to be a side beat in the reverse direction.
I thought it was a raw. I thought it was just a really smart raw Falcon punch, but I'm not the Falcon players. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna respect the players and their expertise. I never would want to criticize someone who's better than me at the game, but yeah. I'm not so sure about the Falcon punch.
We're giving it the Lod syndrome. Like, oh, he threw that on purpose. Like, that's definitely just he's smarter.
So this stage, like we've talked about, I think this is a good counter pick for Kuyashi because if you want to just sweep Falcon off, gonna die a lot earlier, gonna get him off stage a lot earlier. But it also means that if Gahtzu has those up air strings into knees, Marth is gonna die at 50.
Yeah.
Yoshi's is the chaos zone. This is where you go when your plans aren't working and you need like you need that.
That was pretty chaotic. You kind of hit the nail on the head. Yeah,
I go to Yoshi's when I've run out of ideas.
Yeah, I go to Yoshi's when I think I could keep a cooler head than my opponent. I'm like, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I think I've been playing a little bit longer, so I'm just gonna take it here and hope it works out. It may be better, but I'm older.
Oh, not again. Okay.
No, he's learning. We're learning and growing.
Good meteor cancel from them.
Yeah, I was imagining if they did like an up B, a dolphin slash out of shield against like the stomp, but this game that kind of shield pressure does not seem to be super relevant for Gahtzu. He's just shielding and running to the platforms as the pressure.
Kuyashi cannot edge guard Gahtzu. This is sort of brutal.
Yeah.
This is a high
I don't know if they're gonna get it here either. They keep going for this just up air from ledge, but they gotta realize by now that it's not catching the air dodge. I feel like they've been getting so much more mileage when they wait for Gahtzu's escape option and then try to punish that.
Yeah, and it's like been 190 on both stocks is the like, and I always phrase it in this way, but if your budget to win this game is like 800% that you need to deal to Falcon, you're probably just not gonna win. You probably just don't have that amount of time.
Yeah, this has been really big for Kuyashi. You actually love the hard knockdown there, but shielding afterward makes it hard to get anything.
Yeah, a little tricky on the top platform, but well,
You're also out of the range of all the good Marth Falcon follow-ups.
Oh,
wow.
So cute. Randall made it look even sicker than it needed to be too.
Yeah, the zone that Marth, if you're gonna combo Falcon, you like, I think that 50 to 80 range, I believe. I think it's in like the low 70s that you get like a free forward smash off of any DI on the up throw. So like on FD, that's nice. But on Yoshi's, it complicates your ability to get those positions in the first place, and the percentage range where you're really on fire is tight to begin with. It's so hard.
And I hate to bring up the clear, best Marth right now with Zane, but there's a reason why he got good pretty quick with his edge canceled down airs, because that actually comes into play on a lot of stages, and it seems in the Falcon matchup it opens up these combo strings that can actually lead to a lot more. If you're actually following up and getting him in that kind of juicy percent, you don't need those like kind of precise combos. You're just following up, hitting the tech rolls on platforms, and then following up with forward smashes. That just clears stock so much faster in that matchup and some others too. So I don't know. There's a lot Marth has, but it's not exactly easy.
Honestly, given what I knew, I didn't know too much about this Marth player besides that they've beaten Hungrybox, which I learned in the first 30 seconds of the match. That was honestly a lot better than I would expect given that. Obviously, that's a super biased like reasoning for the expectations, but it is what it is. So if you're new to meeting these players and you've been watching Gahtzu for years and are maybe learning about all these new like